nothing like a good Western for a Friday morning, huh?
That's right.
Well, we're playing the High Chaparral because Don, who was played by Frank Silvera, had a birthday on this date. He was born in 1914, passed away in 1970.
My goodness.
Do you remember watching High Chaparral?
Oh, yeah. I love that show.
How about you, Andrew? Did you watch High Chaparral?
I cannot say that I did.
No.
You need to go back and look at it. It is a quality Western.
Okay.
Hey, we're glad you tuned into the Friday edition of the Wake Up Call, B104.1 and, of course, Y100.5. Big day today. We're going to have the Texas Rangers tonight.
Yay.
The pregame starts at 6:30, and then, of course, the first pitch at 7:05.
Lance Lynn is on the hill tonight.
Okay.
Yes. His first time in his whole entire career he's ever got to have an opening day start.
Well, we're looking forward to it.
Yes.
You know, I have to tell you, we're sold out on the Rangers. We picked up, I had one last slot that was available, and we picked it up yesterday afternoon at 3 o'clock. I got the email.
All right.
So we've got a full slate for the 62 games, right?
62 game, and yesterday, good news for your Texas Rangers. The Players Association voted to add 16 teams to the playoffs instead of 10. So there's a good shot that your Texas Rangers might make the playoffs.
Oh, they're getting like high school football now.
That's right. Everybody's in.
Andrew, how are you doing back in Master Control?
I'm doing great. I streamlined a couple of things for Master Control earlier yesterday. So trying them out today. I get to switch between the cameras a little bit easier. So I don't have to keep looking back and forth, so I can keep focused on the camera when I go back to Tim.
Oh,
or Rick.
Very nice. Hey, did you notice the background TV that's behind me has got all kinds of neat stuff popping up on it? It's not going to distract you, is it?
No, not a bit. I love it.
Did you notice it, Andrew?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. I just decided to load some other stuff in there and have some fun with it, so it's always changing.
No, it looks good. I like it.
All right, we're glad you're tuned in. We need to do a weather forecast, and that'll be coming up after our friend Michelle Graham does our FCA Minute this morning. And first, we have this important break, so stick around. It's going to be a big Friday today.
Oh, I'd like to go back to that old country church.
The Old Country Church, preaching the always fresh gospel. This is Pastor Scott Townley inviting you to visit Faith Baptist Church. We're located at 1700 Highway 380, just west of Dairy Queen. Sunday schools at 10 o'clock, morning worship at 11. We have an afternoon service at 2. On Wednesday evening, we meet at 6:30 in the fellowship hall to share a meal, followed by a challenge from God's Word. And we would love having a visit from you.
First State Bank has been serving residents and businesses in Young and Throckmorton counties for over 35 years. With 5 locations, convenient drive-thrus, online and mobile banking, you will find First State Bank has the staff, services, and know-how to meet all of your banking needs. First State Bank, where people come first. Visit our website at www.fsbgraham.com.
It's nice when everything is in one place, like Star Tire and Accessories. Diagnostic equipment for Ford OEMs, International, and Caterpillar. The very best Hunter alignment systems and everything from brakes to AC repair. Roadside assistance, it's at the ready if you need it. They even fix trailers, cause they always need something done. All makes and models welcome, and they carry lift and leveling kits and all the accessories to boot. It's all in one place for whatever you drive. Star Tire and Accessories, 940-549-2498.
Hello, this is Michelle Graham with your FCA Scripture of the Day. Proverbs 21:30. No human wisdom or understanding or plan can stand against the Lord. Father God, remind us that nothing can stand against you. You are almighty and all-powerful. In Jesus' name, amen.
This is Coach Paul Johnson with Big Country East FCA. If you would like information on what I do with FCA and how I can help your school system, or if you would like to be a part of FCA and the vision of FCA, feel free to call me at 325-660-2347. That's 325-660-2347. God bless. Have a great day.
It was good to see old Paul yesterday.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, Coach Paul. He's a good man, and we enjoyed him dropping by. He was messing with us, though. He brought that big box of donuts.
That's right. It was tempting.
Oh,
but I had to walk on by.
They were screaming at me, "Eat me, eat me!"
That's right. I'm over here.
I did succumb.
Oh, yeah.
Around 11:30, I was running some errands, and I came back by, and I hadn't gone to lunch yet, so I grabbed one.
Well, that could be lunch.
Well, no, I had lunch with Sonny Cruz.
Okay.
So
it's an appetizer.
It was an appetizer. Andrew, did you indulge?
I have to say I did a little bit, yes.
I know Michelle did. Michelle Graham's in our studio this morning, and she said the same thing, that she had to grab one of those yesterday. All right, hey, I'll tell you what we need to do is weather being brought to us by Highsmith Automotive. I thought we were going to get poured on yesterday.
I don't know what happened. It got to Olney and decided, time to get out of here.
Out of here.
Yeah, but I was the same way. I went out and I mowed my grass real fast, and I thought, okay, it's going to rain on it. Didn't do anything. And this is what's funny. I put the water sprinkler out after I saw it wasn't going to rain. My mailman pulls up to the house. We're sitting there talking. He gets out. He goes running in the water sprinkler to cool off and gets back in his truck and leaves.
Oh, that's nice.
So, no rain. No rain in the forecast either. Except for Sunday possibility. But let's just check the weather, brought to you by Highsmith Automotive. Increasing clouds today. We're going to see a high around 97. Heat indexes will be up over 100. East wind will be up around 10 miles an hour today. Tonight, we're going to drop down to 75 with clear skies. Tomorrow, we're looking at 93 for a high. Heat indexes again over 100. East wind up around 10. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 73. But the winds are going to start kicking up out of the southeast at around 20 miles an hour. So we're going to see the winds picking up on Saturday night. For your Sunday, a 20% chance of rain, mostly sunny, high of 93. Southeast winds up around 15. And then for your Monday, mostly sunny, 93, and those winds out of the southeast in the afternoon. And currently outside, we are clear. Outside, we've got light winds out of the east at the moment. We're going to see our sunset tonight at 8:38, so not going to be too bad. Currently outside, the temperatures look like this. We are clear over in Eastland with a high of 75, and Breckenridge being the hot spot, clear and 78, and here in Graham, Texas, USA, clear and 75.
I got to say a good morning to Bill, Jeff, and Abel. They're already streaming on our videos port.
All right. Good morning, guys.
Highsmith Automotive in Graham and Jasper Engines and Transmissions offers a cost-effective solution to your present engine or transmission troubles. Avoid a costly new car purchase or a high lease payment by putting new life into your present vehicle. Let Highsmith Automotive install a Jasper remanufactured engine or transmission with a 3-year, 100,000-mile nationwide warranty and available premium service plan. Call Highsmith Automotive today at 940-521-0294.
PositiveRadio.net. Our name says it all.
Y100 B104.
Blessed be your name in the land that is plentiful, where your streams of abundance flow. Blessed be your name. Blessed be your name when I'm found in the desert place. Though I walk through the wilderness, blessed be your name. Every blessing you pour out, I'll turn back to praise. And when the darkness closes in, Lord, still I will say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Blessed be your name when the sun's shining down on me, when the world's all as it should be. Blessed be your name. Blessed be your name on the road marked with suffering. Though there's pain in the offering, blessed be your name. Yeah. And every blessing you closes in, Lord, still I'm gonna say, blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your name, Jesus. Blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your glorious name, blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your name, blessed be the name of the Lord, blessed be your glorious name. Yeah, yeah. You kill and take away. Oh, you kill and take away. My heart will choose to say, oh, blessed be your name. Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're coming up on Dr. Bob. Did you see the survey yesterday on the going back to school, the Graham ISD survey?
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it came up. We're going to talk about that a little bit later this morning. It was rather interesting. Everyone seems to want to put the school start back to the 31st of August.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even some of the teachers. And anyway, I'll bring that up a little bit later. It was posted on Facebook this morning.
That's the kind of way it was when I was a kid. It was always around Labor Day.
Yeah, well, like I said, my senior year was the earliest day it started, and it was only a homeroom day, and that was August the 17th. That was the closest, because that's my birthday, but that was the closest that I ever had to anybody singing happy birthday to me. But at your senior year, you really don't brag about that stuff.
Yeah, I want all that stuff going on, right?
I did miss the cake and the candles, though.
Of course.
That was the only
Yes.
thing that was a real bummer, to say the least. Anyway, what else is going on? Anything over in your world?
I tell you what, this morning we got a lot to talk about. We're going to be talking some Texas history for you. Also, we've got a great thing this morning in our sports, this day in sports history, that you're going to love this.
Yeah.
Stuff that people were fined for back in the day. And also, Andrew will be able to chime in on this in a little while. We also got a story this morning about a survey of things that adults wish they could still do as they did when they were a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, this will be fun.
But Andrew is still a kid.
Well, I should say he still is, but I'm talking about like 5-year-olds. So,
Hey, I am a homeowner now.
that's right.
That's true. He is. He's learning to be responsible.
That's right. You're starting to adult, man.
Yeah, it just gets worse, Andrew. You know that, right?
Yes.
Oh,
yes, I
boy.
do.
All right, we're going to hear from Dr. Bob this morning, and I'll tell you what. The school lunch menus were slated to start up about August the 17th.
17th is what
Yes.
they're scheduled for.
Right. And with the survey, I'll tell you what, we'll just take a look at the survey after Dr. Bob. How's that sound?
Hi, this is Dr. Bob of Hollander Chiropractic. I'm still the newest chiropractor here in Graham. Now over 30 years of experience in treating neck, low back, arm, and leg pain. Plus I do DOT exams as well. I take same-day appointments, and I'm always available early, late, or even weekends by appointment. For affordable chiropractic care, give me a call, 940-549-9400. Or better yet, drop by 746 Elm Street across from Graham Savings. I just want to thank everyone for voting us Best Chiropractor in Graham for 2019. It's an honor, and we truly appreciate it. And remember, I've got your back.
Okay, looking at this survey, they had 770 parents that were asked about in-person instruction, and 72% said they want to be in-person. Only 21% said remote instruction.
I think after this last year, I think a lot of parents realize how important our teachers are.
Yes. And that's good to be reminded, because and not only the teachers, but the entire support staff.
Exactly.
They do work very, very hard. Now, out of the survey for the school start, 778 parents were surveyed, and they wanted to stay at August the 17th, 28%, move to August the 24th, 22%, but 49.1% say move it to August the 31st. Now, the staff, that was interesting. The staff says that in-person instruction should be at 77%. That's what they would like, is in person.
So the teachers want the kids there.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The staff had 172 commit to the survey, and only 22% at remote instruction. Okay? Now, the staff for the school start date, this was interesting. Only 19% want to start on August the 17th. But 42% would like to start on August the 24th, 39% at August the 31st. And then the students, they want, this is incredible, 77 students surveyed.
Right.
79% of them want in-person instruction. They want to go back.
Yeah.
And then 21% of students want remote instruction. And then for the start date, 39% move it to August the 31st. It was kind of even. 30% for August 17th, 31% for August the 24th. But it looks like most folks want to put it to the end of the month.
You know, this is the longest summer break in the history of Kid World.
Yep.
You know, started in March. And they've had a long not being in school break.
Yes, and it's not a break for the parents. That's for sure.
No, not for the parents at all. But I like that. I like that the kids, the teachers, and the parents all want their kids in school. That's a good thing.
All right. We'll play a song. We got the top of the hour news coming up next. We got Texas history, more weather, all kinds of great things. Andrew, everything good back in your world?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Andrew,
can't complain.
Andrew and I've decided that he'd like an intercom between the two of us.
Oh, yeah?
So that when we're playing a song or we're in a commercial break, we don't have to yell at each other.
Oh, that's cool.
What, is my yell intimidating by any chance?
Just a tad.
Just a hey, Andrew!
From where I'm standing, Lord, it's so hard for me to see where this is going and where you're leading me. I wish I knew how. All my fears and all my questions are gonna play out in a world I can't control. Future is a memory, 'cause you're already there, you're already there, standing at the end of my life, waiting on the other side, and you're already there, you're already there. Standing, Lord, you see a grand design that you imagine when you breathe me into life, and all the chaos comes together in your hands like a masterpiece, hey, of your picture perfect plan. When I'm lost in the mystery, to you my future is a memory, 'cause you're already there, you're already there, standing at the
filibuster. President Trump says about the decision to cancel Republican National Convention events next month in Jacksonville, Florida because of the coronavirus outbreak, it's just not the right time.
We're setting an example. We don't want to have people so close together. We've had such enthusiasm. Everybody wanted to go there. It won't be your typical convention, I can say that, but it's going to be very safe. And I thought I had an obligation not to have large numbers, massive numbers of people crowded into a room.
The president with Fox's Sean Hannity. The Senate passes a defense spending bill.
Despite a veto threat from President Trump,
the yeas are 86, the nays are 14.
The Senate easily approving a national defense authorization bill, which includes a commission to come up with a plan to change Confederate-named bases. Both chambers have enough votes to override a veto unless lawmakers flip their positions.
Fox's Steve Rappaport. America's listening to Fox News.
PositiveRadio.net, KBLY Newcastle, Graham, Possum Kingdom Lake, and KCKB Moran, Breckenridge.
I like Lost in Space, and I also like The Time Tunnel. Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah. I love both of those shows.
Yep, they were really good. Well, Don West was in Lost in Space. He played, Don West was the actor, or the character. Mark Goddard.
Yes.
Played Don West. And he was born in 1936, makes him 84 years old today.
Have you ever seen the pilot to Lost in Space?
No, I don't think I have.
It is amazing cool. We've got, that's one of the first things when I popped up our new Apple TV is I went on there and started looking at a bunch of those old shows. They had the pilot for Lost in Space. And the technology that they were showing for the year 2000 from 1950-something was incredible.
Speaking of space, did you know that there was a Russian astronaut? Well, it was a cosmonaut for them, but there was one before Yuri Gagarin or whatever, the first one to orbit the Earth. There was one before, and it was a disaster.
Oh.
He returned to Earth. He circled Earth 3 times and crashed in China.
Oh, goodness.
Now, China had treated him as an honored guest, but apparently the Soviets didn't want to admit that they had problems, but there is a cosmonaut that was in space before the one that everybody knew about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was reading a story about a cosmonaut the other night about he had come back to Earth and landed near this lady's house. And she was like, "Where did you come from? From space?" He goes, "Well, by the way, yes, I did."
Well, I think this is it.
Yeah.
This is the one that landed in that Chinese town.
Oh, that's
this is but they covered it up. They didn't want to say they had a big mistake. And they also had a huge explosion, too. And they don't know how many people were killed because they covered that up as well.
Don't want nobody to know that.
You know, that's the one thing about the U.S. of A. We always do everything out in the open.
Well, if there's a big explosion and people got killed, they're going to honor the dead.
Absolutely.
You know, they're not going to cover it up.
Oh, well. Let's see. We need to do our weather forecast this morning. Weather being brought to us by Highsmith Automotive.
That's right. And, one nice thing about the weather I'm liking right now is that we're not seeing those temperatures over 100 degrees at the moment, but it is going to be warm. Increasing clouds today with a high around 97. The heat indexes will be up over 100. The east wind will continue to blow about 10. Now, we're going to see clear tonight, low around 75. East winds up around 10 again tonight. For your Saturday and Sunday, mostly sunny on Saturday, high of 93. Heat indexes will be up over 100 with east wind up around 10. For your Saturday night, partly cloudy, lower 73. When we're going to start see the winds start kicking up out of the southeast at 20 miles an hour. So it's going to start getting a little windy on Saturday night. For your Sunday, we're going to be seeing a 20% chance of rain, mostly sunny, high around 93. For Sunday night, low of 72, partly cloudy skies, and then kicking off your Monday next week, sunny at 93, and we'll keep those southeast winds up around 5 miles an hour. Right at the moment, we have calm winds outside. We got clear skies. Our sunset tonight at 8:38, and temperatures around the area clear and 74 over in Eastland. Breckenridge Ridge coming in on the hot spot right now with clear and 78. And here in Graham, Texas, USA, no clouds and 74 degrees.
All right, Texas trivia coming up next.
Attention vehicle owners, before you trade your transportation, let Highsmith Automotive give your vehicle a new lease on life with a remanufactured product from Jasper Engines or Transmission. A Jasper remanufactured engine, transmission, or differential will extend your vehicle's life, giving you the extra cash to do the things you really enjoy. And a Jasper offers a 3-year, 100,000-mile nationwide parts and labor warranty. Call Highsmith Automotive in Graham at 940-521-0294.
Hey, before we get to Texas trivia, I need to know about Country Road Fellowship. What's coming up this weekend?
Well, we got some good stuff happening this weekend. Tomorrow night, we're having our annual pool party up at the pool here in Graham. We're looking forward to that. That'll be a good time for our kids and teenagers and our folks. So looking forward to that. And then on Sunday, I've got a unique sermon on Sunday. We're going to start at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to have a good time. Our country band will be there on Sunday morning. We're going to be having that. But the sermon on Sunday morning is, why does God love us? And so, I'll tell you.
We're a lot of work.
We're a lot of work. So we would love for you to come out Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. We got a lot of things happening, a lot of things going on. We would love to see you come out. It's right there past the Wildcatter. If you're coming out of Graham, if you're coming from the PK Lake area, we're right past the Rock Creek Bridge, and it's a lot of fun. We'd love to see you come out, and for sure, it's all about Jesus.
Okay, and I've got a new theme song for you for Texas Trivia.
All right.
See if you like this one, okay? What do you think?
Now, that's Texas right there, buddy boy.
All right.
Good stuff.
It's all yours, brother.
All right. On this day in Texas history, 1861, Lieutenant Colonel John Robert Baylor led 300 men of the Confederate 2nd Texas Mounted Rifles on an assault on Union forces under the command of Major Lyde of Fort Fillmore in New Mexico. Baylor was under orders to occupy a chain of forts protecting the overland route between Fort Clark and Fort Bliss. He entered the town of Macella that night. The next morning, Lyde ordered an artillery attack on Macella. But after 3 of his men were killed and 6 wounded, he withdrew. Learning that Baylor had requested artillery from Fort Bliss, Lyde abandoned the fort that night on the 26th, and the next day, Baylor gave chase. The Confederates rode into the camp early afternoon, and Lyde surrendered 492 of his men. Baylor proclaimed the Arizona Territory for the Confederate States and named himself governor, and he stayed there until the spring of 1862. So one of the big victories from our Texas boys here took place over New Mexico, ran the Union forces out, and captured 492 men.
Okay, well, speaking of Baylor, is that the founder of Baylor University? Is there a tie in there?
I think there might be a tie. I want to check this out for sure, but it's spelled Baylor. There you go.
Well, we'll have to take a look at that.
Yep.
Might have to be changing some names there, too. Yeah, you never know. All right, so you like the little Texas theme?
I like that in the background. That's good.
Well, let's listen for a little bit. What do you think?
I love it.
All right. This is the instrumental version, too.
Here's a website you need to remember, StanleyFordEastland.com. At Stanley Ford in Eastland, we are making it easy for you to choose the car that's perfect for you. Go to StanleyFordEastland.com, where we have over 600 used cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from, plus our phenomenal selection of new Ford vehicles. Visit our website at StanleyFordEastland.com, or you can come see us at 1308 East Main Street in Eastland, Texas. Stanley Ford, your car dealer for the cross country. We love you, Texas.
Ken's Equipment and Custom Hose brings the best customer service and rental equipment to Graham, Texas and the Lake Country area. We also have a wide selection of hydraulic adapters and fittings, as well as air and garden hoses, hydraulic oils, and supplies. If you haven't been to Ken's in a while, stop by and see all the new equipment we've added. We're located at 1109 Highway 380 Bypass in Graham, or give us a call at 940-580-1181.
I have decided I'm gonna live like a believer, turn my back on the deceiver. I'm gonna live what I believe. I have decided being good is just a fable. I just can't 'cause I'm not able. I'm gonna leave it to the Lord. There's a wealth of things that I professed, I said that I believed, but deep inside I never changed. I guess I'd been deceived, 'cause a voice inside kept telling me that I'd change by and by. But the Spirit made it clear to me that kind of life's a lie. I have decided I'm gonna live like a believer, turn my back on the deceiver. I'm gonna live what I believe. I have decided being good is just a fable. I just can't 'cause I'm not able. I'm gonna leave it to the Lord. So forget the game of being good and your self-righteous pain, 'cause the only good inside your heart is the good that Jesus brings. When the world begins to see you change, don't expect them to applaud. Just keep your eyes on Him and tell yourself, I've become the work of God. I have decided I'm gonna live like a believer, turn my back on the deceiver. I'm gonna live what I believe. I have decided being good is just a fable. I just can't 'cause I'm not able. I'm gonna leave it to the Lord. I have decided I'm gonna live like a believer, turn my back on the deceiver. I'm gonna live what I believe. I have decided being good is just a fable. I just can't 'cause I'm not able. I'm gonna leave it to the Lord. I have decided I'm gonna live like a believer, turn my back on the deceiver. I'm gonna live what I believe. I have decided being good is just a fable. I just can't 'cause I'm not able. I'm gonna leave it to the Lord. I have decided I'm gonna live like a believer, turn my back on the deceiver. I'm gonna live what I believe. I have
I like that one. That's Amy Grant on Y100 and B104.1 FM. Hey, don't forget, a little bit later this morning, we're going to draw out of the Pinocchio jar over my shoulder one of our local businesses that have us on all day.
Excellent. And that's what we like to hear.
I guess I should say area businesses, because we actually have some in the jar that are from over on the B104 side.
Well, they're still local and still our friends.
Hey, don't forget the Texas Rangers. They're kicking off this evening at 6 o'clock, actually 6:30. 6:30 with the pregame, and then 7:05 should be the first pitch.
You know, I was listening to a deal yesterday, and CJ, you know, he's part of the broadcast crew, was talking about how they're going to be in a remote area, not actually at the game, watching it on a monitor, and talking about how they're not going to be going out of town with the team. They'll be watching it on a monitor from a different place.
Now, I talked to Kaylin, who's my representative at the Texas Rangers, and she said a lot of this is from the MLB.
Right.
That Major League Baseball, they are the ones that are dictating who and what are happening at the games. Now, I did see on one of the Dallas TV stations last night all of those pop-ups or whatever they call them. What is it that they're doing? The cutouts.
Oh yeah, those the pictures of people in their chairs.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
way more than I would have ever dreamed, and they're putting them all behind home plate.
Yep.
Even George W. Bush's cutout is there.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I wonder if he painted it himself.
He may have.
Oh, anyway, I'm just curious to see how many times the camera goes to those cutouts and if they overdo it.
I just think that is such a goofy idea.
Yeah.
If you're not going to have fans, don't have fans.
Right. So do you think they're going to do the cheesy sound effects tonight?
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's happening in all the places already.
But they're not doing it on the TV. Have you noticed that? On the video side, they're not. Well, maybe they are at other games, but on the Rangers, I didn't see or hear any of the effects on the video.
Yeah, I'm not real hip on that point of because, it has to be a natural type thing, not ramp it up to real high or low or
who was the worst team? It was up north. It might have even been Canada. Who was the worst team last year? Up north, somewhere up north.
Detroit, was it?
Oh, yes, it was Detroit.
Yeah.
Do you remember that game where they had absolutely no fans? It was an afternoon game, terrible turnout. I mean, non-existent turnout, and they didn't have any sound effects with it.
No. And Norm made a funny crack yesterday. It was pretty funny because
what Norm say?
Him and Donovan were talking. Donovan said, "I'd love to see a game with silence." I said, "Well, then go out to Oakland." He said they don't have no fans anyway.
So true. Stick around. We got more to discuss.
Graham Psychological Associates is your home for counseling and psychological testing. We have 2 licensed psychologists and 3 licensed professional counselors. We offer individual and family counseling sessions for adults and children. We accept most insurance coverages and do not require a physician's referral. We now offer both in-person sessions and video sessions.
Graham Psychological Associates, located at 617 3rd Street. Give them a call at 940-549-2259.
And let us help you become the person you want to be.
Okay, before we get to Andrew Jonas and his daily dose of scripture, I have to say that my wife Stacy and I, we had an interesting evening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, around 3 o'clock. You know how hard it is for radio guys to get to bed and get to sleep, right?
Yes.
3 o'clock in the morning, an alarm goes off. And it just keeps going off and keep going off. And I'm telling Stacy, hey, what's the deal with the alarm? And she says, huh? And I said, do you not hear the alarm going off? And it was on her phone.
Oh.
And she had set it as a reminder. And I said, what are you reminding it?
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
To get up at 6.
And she said, no, it was for 10 o'clock today. And I said, well, I think you're a little off.
Just a little bit?
Yeah. So I've been up since 3.
Oh.
Because I couldn't go back to sleep. Now, she's one of those that hits the pillow and she's gone.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, you're one of those too.
Yep.
Sonia and I have to worry about you too.
Oh, she has things to think about all night long. Well, I'm like, I got things to do tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Stacy went back to bed. I just laid there tossing and turning and trying to stay in Wawa land, thinking I was going to eventually go back to sleep, but never did. Alarm goes off at 5:15. I'm up and at him. So I don't know what the story was on this alarm. And it wasn't even a typical alarm. It was like some other kind of chime that I've never heard before.
Did she set it for Eastern Standard Time or something? Or
I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to have to get clarification.
Yes.
So I was nice. I snuck out this morning and came to work, and I didn't wake her up.
Banging pans together, slamming doors or anything?
I thought about it.
This is Andrew Jonas from the Hillside Church of Christ with your daily dose of scripture. This week we've been in Acts 17, verses 22 through 31. Today's verses are 30 and 31. Therefore, having overlooked the times of ignorance, God is now declaring to men that all people everywhere should repent, because he has fixed a day in which he will judge the world in righteousness through a man whom he has appointed, having furnished proof to all men by raising him from the dead. This right here is really the gospel in a nutshell. God has raised our Savior from the dead. By raising him from the dead, gave him proof of who that Messiah is, and through him we can have life. We repent and we have life. That's it. That is the gospel. That's the good news, that Jesus came and sacrificed himself himself, taking our sin with him, and having forgiven us of sin, he went to death and God raised him from the dead, showing his power and the hope we have of the future. But notice what he says at the beginning of 30. Therefore, having overlooked the times of ignorance, God is now declaring to men that all people everywhere should repent. There was ignorance that God allowed overlooking because Jesus hadn't come yet. His whole plan had not come into play yet. But now that it has, no one can claim ignorance. Ignorance is not bliss. And what is it that we should do? Repent and come to Jesus. It is that simple. If you want to find a group of people who will help you in that endeavor to repent and come to Jesus, please come and find us at the Hillside Church of Christ. Sunday mornings at 10, Wednesday evenings at 7. Hillside, a church in Christ alone. During these challenging times, you can stream more and worry less with unlimited data on all speeds up to 1 gig from Brazos Communications. No contract, no data caps, and no throttling. Call Brazos today at 800-687-3222 and experience the best internet ever. Brazos Internet not available in all areas. Find us online at brazosnet.com or follow us on Facebook at Brazos Communications.
Okay, we need to do our sports trivia this morning. Rick, what do you have for us today?
Well, I've got for you today 3 pretty good ones. This is today in sports history. These things took place. 1931. A runner named Paavo Nõmmara ran a world record 2-mile. Now, he ran that in 8 minutes, 59.6 seconds.
Wait a minute, how fast for 2 miles?
8 minutes, 59 seconds, 0.6. All right, what is today's world's record?
Oh.
Here it is 2020, and this was 1931.
Okay.
Today's world record is 7 minutes, 58.6 seconds. So it's only about a minute off. So our guys, all the technology, science, and all this jazz.
Steroids?
Yeah, steroids. Modern runners have shaved a minute off the 2 miles since 1931.
Really?
This one is pretty funny here. 1958. Ted Williams. We all know Ted Williams. He was the first manager of the Texas Rangers.
Right.
He was one of the greatest hitters to ever grab a bat in Major League.
And I think they froze his head, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Very much. Well, on this day in 1958, he was fined $250 for doing something at Fenway Park. What do you think it was?
Scratching?
Spitting.
Really?
He was fined $250 for spitting at Fenway Park. If they did that nowadays, oh my goodness. And then in 1978,
at least they've switched it up to bubble gum and they've gotten away from the tobacco because that was so gross.
Yes, that was on this day in 1978, this is a good one. Billy Martin resigned as the Yankees manager because he made a little statement.
Oh, what was the statement?
He was talking about George Steinbrenner and Reggie Jackson.
Okay.
He said one's a born liar, the other one's a convicted liar, and he resigned right after he said it.
Wow, that's nice to go out flaming.
That's right, go down in flames.
Social distancing doesn't mean you have to suffer in pain. Thrive Physical Therapy is open and ready to help you feel better in a safe environment. If having your therapist wearing a mask frightens you, we have tele-rehab available. Give us a call at 940-521-0800 to determine your best option. We are proud to have served Graham and the surrounding areas for 10 years. Thrive Physical Therapy, helping you do more of what you live for.
Okay, so Andrew's been in the back. He's been a little bit quiet this morning because he's in the back and he's training Michelle Graham. Michelle, one of our part-timers, is back pushing buttons in master control and doing all of the video. Michelle, put the camera on yourself. Go ahead and punch that up so everybody can see how pretty you are this morning.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, see, she's ready to go. And we're so glad that she's part of our team. We've got lots of projects and stuff happening over the next couple of years before you go off. Is it still Baylor? Is that the one you're still thinking about?
I think so, but it could change any day now.
You know, your dad, if you think about it, your dad, you're his last hope for the University of Texas. You know that, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, just keep that in mind.
He's going to be disappointed.
Well, very good. I'm glad Andrew's back there making sure you are part of the technology team here at the radio station as well. All right, I have some statistics. We have stats and coffee this morning.
Yes, we do.
All right, what is it today?
Today is just regular old Folgers.
Just Folgers, huh?
Yes.
Andrew, what do you have back there? Anything good? Nope. I have my McDonald's unsweet tea.
Unsweet tea.
I forgot I had one here from yesterday. It froze.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Where'd you put it?
In the refrigerator, but it was close enough, I guess, to the freezing coils that it froze it up.
I was looking around going, I don't see nothing. I forget about that.
All right. Well, there's two places I really like my unsweet tea. McDonald's or Taco Casa.
Oh, yeah.
But Taco Casa is not open at 5 in the morning when I'm driving through.
They need to be for tea.
Yes, they should. You think they're going to do? You think Tony will do that?
Yeah, let's open up for unsweet tea at 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's get her done.
All right, stats and coffee. Here we go. The average American family sends each other 10,000 texts a year. And the number one topic is dinner plans.
Yes, I can see that 100%.
All right, according to a recent survey, the typical man spends an entire month of his life looking for socks.
I know where mine are at.
On your feet?
Oh, my socks, when I'm looking for them, they're in my drawer at the house, yeah.
Who does the laundry?
We both do.
Do you? Yeah, Stacy and I mix it up. Does Sonia throw everything on the bed like for you to fold?
Nope.
All right, so Stacy's not in the mood to fold. And sometimes I wonder if it's tied into that she's mad about something. And I notice I just get a pile of laundry that I have to do because the problem is that it's always on my side of the bed.
So I
think there's a message going.
You got to do something there with it.
Yeah. Research shows that 91% of American households own a Bible. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, that's nice.
91%. I like that.
Pharmacists say, can I drink alcohol with this medication is the number one question that they get.
That's like two things you don't want to put together.
No.
That's like, okay, I've got some gasoline and I got some fire.
Yeah.
Now what do I do with this?
Let's do that. And can I drive the car too?
Yeah.
75% of raisins are eaten at breakfast.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I loved Raisin Bran growing up. That was my favorite.
The only other time you're going to eat them is in a cookie.
Yeah, that's true. According to a recent poll, nearly 40% of us have been hit by a distracted driver. So I guess that's... Yeah, you've had the same thing. You had a distracted driver pull out in front of you.
Right.
More than 1 out of 10 people forget to turn off the alarm clock on the weekend.
That is so bad.
I know. I finally went in and programmed my alarm clock to work on every day of the week. In fact, one day of the week, it's typically Friday, it's a little bit earlier than normal, just because I have more to do and I want to get out of the office a little bit earlier on Friday. Let's see, about 42% of us turn on a night light before going to bed. Not me. I need it pitch black. I need that and the fan. You know, I just hope when the Rapture comes down that I'm hoping that because I'm under a fan, it's pitch black and I'm sleeping really good, that I do get woke up before.
I believe the Trump of God will probably.
You think?
I think it'll.
You think it'll help?
Yeah,
I won't sleep through it.
No, I think it'll be good.
Okay, I hope so. The most popular non-traditional Christmas gift is a puppy. Now, what do you think number 2 is? Because I would have never guessed this.
Okay, if a puppy's number 1, these are non-traditional.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. It could just be about anything.
It could.
A cat.
You would think that, but no, it's Disney World. Yeah, a trip to Disney World.
If somebody wants to give me that, that's fine. I have no problem with that.
Hey, Andrew, what's the most unusual Christmas gift that you've ever received?
Well, right now, Michelle is here.
Oh, okay. Well, Michelle, since you're there in the studio, tell us, what's the most unusual Christmas gift?
I remember when I was really little, I received Dora roller skates.
Dora the Explorer roller skates?
Yes, which was weird because like I had outgrown Dora by that point. I was about like 7 or 8.
Okay.
So
yeah, not real cool. Did you wear them though anyway?
oh yes, of course I wore them.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, what's the most unusual?
I got this thing when I was probably about 10 or 11, and at first I thought, why in the world am I getting this? But then after I got it, it was kind of cool. It was a Chinese pinball machine. And it was, Chinese.
Oh, wait, the pachinko game? Yeah. It goes on the wall.
And I was kind of like, why am I getting this? Because I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
And my dad had found it at Montgomery Ward, and he thought it was kind of cool. I think he bought it mainly for him, but he was giving it to me. But I got that, and then after I got it, it was kind of neat.
Mine was, actually, Mamaw bought this for me. It was where you took a string and you put it as far away as you wanted to, and it had an airplane hooked onto it.
Oh, I've seen those.
Okay, and you flew it, and you had a runway that you laid out, and I had no idea that was as much fun and as cool as it was. And you had a cockpit, so it was like a real simulator where your whole idea was to make that airplane land on the runway every time.
I remember those. It was like a plane on a zip line.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Let's see. The impossible question before we get to the obituary report. Here you go. You ready for this? 39% of men have no idea how to do this properly. What do you think it is?
It could be a lot of things, man. Fold fitting sheets.
You're very close. It is laundry related.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, they don't know how to properly iron a shirt.
Now, that's true.
Yep. My brother's good at ironing.
I can't.
I've never seen anything like it. I've actually handed, before we've gone to either funerals or weddings or whatever, I've given him my shirt to iron because he does such a good job.
Oh, wow.
on it. Yeah.
From helping with the service of a loved one, assisting with pre-planning for your own service, or choosing a monument to honor you or your loved one, our experienced and courteous staff will help you with compassion and integrity. At McMillan Satterwhite Funeral Home, we're always available to assist you and your family in your greatest time of need. Visit us at Cliff Drive in the 380 Bypass in Graham, or you can call 940-549-3773.
Hey, before we get to the report, Michelle, are you still in the studio over there?
I am.
Your dad just texted me and said that his dad gave him 4 funeral plots when he was 12 years old for Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
He said it was even wrapped and under the tree.
What a beautiful thought.
Wasn't that sweet? See, you've got real estate and you don't even know it, right? Zachary Lane Pillow, 26, passed away on July the 16th. A memorial service will be held July the 25th at 2 p.m. That'll be at the Newcastle Christian Hope Church. Joyce Ann Beard passed away on July the 14th at her home near Graham. A memorial service will be held at 11 a.m. on Saturday, July 25th at the Oak Street Baptist Church in Graham. McMillan Satterwhite Funeral Home in charge of those arrangements. And that's a look at our obituaries on the Positive Radio Network.
This is Becky Richardson, owner and operator of Beyond Faith Hospice of Graham. When a life-limiting illness no longer responds to treatment, one option is hospice. Hospice is a special concept of care designed to provide comfort and support to patients and their families during this time. At Beyond Faith Hospice, you'll find a team of qualified caring physicians, counselors, skilled nursing, and more with services including volunteer visits and bereavement care. If you're faced with this decision, call for a free consultation today, 940-521-9915, and we'll answer any questions you might have on hospice care. Beyond Faith Hospice, a step above, believing that love makes the difference.
For the perfect gift for a bridal shower or a wedding, we at Jordan Pharmacy are here to help you. You can choose a gift right from their selections. Choose the amount you want to spend. It's so easy. There's no scanning, and we will wrap your gift for you and get it delivered.
Come see us at 1332 Highway 16 South, Graham, Texas, or call us at 940-549-1011.
All right, right, we need to do birthdays and anniversaries. They're being brought to us by Graham Healthcare and Urgent Care.
Graham Healthcare and Urgent Care is a primary and urgent care facility accepting workman's comp, Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance. They provide x-rays, lab work, DOT and school physicals, drug screening, virtual telemedicine, and even ear piercing. Graham Urgent Care, 1005 State Highway 16 South in Graham, is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Call 940-282-2512. Walk-ins and appointments are always available.
Well, if you're scoring at home, this is a big weekend for birthdays.
Okay.
A lot of them. On your birthday for today, we have Jennifer Malone listening to us over in Frisco, Texas. Having a
Hi, Jennifer.
Today. Also, John Pascal down the road from us just a little ways, having a birthday today. Out there in Loving, Texas, Cheryl Legan having a birthday. Candace Higgins having a birthday today. And one of our buddies, Lisa Dugan, having a birthday today. So very happy birthday on your Friday. For your Saturday birthdays, my nephew Austin Edwards is having a birthday. Jana Donnell, one of our favorites around here, and Tim's one of his favorites. Debbie Langford having a birthday today.
Hey, Debbie.
So Debbie having a birthday. Johnny Cialis having a birthday today. Up at Wichita Falls, Channel 3 sports director and friend of mine, Tobin McDuff, having a birthday on Saturday. You can hear him on our Ranger broadcast. And also Dr. Tim Odom having a birthday, Macy Spears, and Vicki McKenzie all having birthdays on Saturday. And a very happy anniversary to Joe and Crystal Dameron. 37 years together.
You know, that's 3 anniversaries we've had this week. That's
right.
pretty good. Yeah, because normally we don't get a lot of those. Oh, for famous birthdays, that would include 1936 Ruth Buzzy. She's from Laugh-In fame. I don't know if
Did you know that she has
that.
a relative that lives in Loving, Texas?
I did not know that.
Don Denman, a friend of ours.
Oh yeah, I know Don.
Yeah, well, that's one of his relatives is Ruth Buzzy.
Very good. 1939, Bob Lilly.
Yes, the great Bob Lilly, Mr. Cowboy.
He's not here in Graham anymore. He moved closer to the Metroplex,
I believe
right?
so.
Yeah. Let's see, 1949, Michael Richards. Remember him?
Oh,
Kramer
yeah.
from Seinfeld.
Exactly.
1957, country singer Pam Tillis.
Yes.
Mel Tillis's daughter, a couple of hits. 1963, Carl Malone. What's his nickname?
The Mailman.
The Mailman, that's
you know
right.
why they call him the Mailman? He always delivered.
Okay. And then we also have Barry Bonds today.
Ugh.
Steroids?
Not happy with that guy.
Yeah, okay.
A cheater.
Yeah, 1969, Jennifer Lopez.
Handsome-looking woman.
She is. And I guess with her partnership now with, who is it, A-Rod?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's the two of them that, I think they're buying everything. A
couple of dollars.
They're up to 7 houses.
Yeah.
I saw that recently.
They're also looking at buying part of the Mets. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
A Yankee buying the Mets.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that'll get them on a winning streak.
Who knows?
Hi, this is Pastor Dwayne Barnett. Graham Church of God invites you and your family to come and worship with us. Service starts Sunday morning at 9:45 for Sunday school. Sunday worship is at 10:30 a.m. Wednesday we meet at 7 o'clock p.m. and we offer something for the whole family. We offer senior adult ministries, ladies ministries, youth and children's ministries as well. Transportation is also available for all services. No matter who you are or where you have been in life, you are always welcome to join us. Please come worship with the Graham Church of God at 1417 Remington Street, where all are welcome. Graham Church of God, a church more concerned about your future than your past.
All right, it's 7:38 on Y100 and B104.1 FM. This is Friday, and that means at Rock Bottom Barbecue, it's Rib Day.
That's right. It's the greatest day next to Christmas.
Yes.
Is the Rib Day.
Well, Friday's Rib Day. That means the Angels are flying in this morning for sure, VFR conditions.
That's right. I heard that the ribs this week are especially good, so they're going to go in, and they're going to find them there straight from the throne of God. They are amazing.
All right. Now, if you haven't been there, you might want to reserve the ribs. Here's why. By 11:45, typically, that's the average time that they run out of ribs. If you call ahead, they'll save you some ribs. It's easy to remember, 940-550-3000. They're right across the street from the Graham Independent School District on 3rd Street, just west of the square. And Brendan, Nicole, I know Shotgun's working too.
Yeah, Shotgun's helping out till he goes back to school.
Right. So they've got the great team there ready to go, ready for rib day, and just go in and eat like the wind.
Yeah, and take your friends too, because you're going to have a best friend after taking them.
You know, every person that I've ever taken over there for ribs, they said this was the best ribs I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody has ever said, "Oh, I regret you doing this."
No.
Everybody's been happy with the ribs at Rock Bottom Barbecue.
News. Well, boys and girls, the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium in Columbus, Ohio, has lost something.
Yes.
And they're diligently searching for it. It's kind of easy to find if you see it, but the zoo said a 2-year-old female red panda, Cora, was confirmed to be in her habitat Tuesday night, but discovered missing on Wednesday. They said that there were some storms in the area that may have caused some tree branches to bend, giving Cora a route for escape. So they're putting out an APB on Cora the red panda. So if you see Cora the red panda, you might want to be on the lookout. This got me to thinking about this. What happens if you had like, a mountain lion or a tiger or something get out? How are they going to go capture? They're just going to put out an APB and tell everybody, hey, be on the lookout for this man-eating tiger that may have escaped from the zoo. But yeah, this is how they're doing it. Just asking people, if you see it, give us a call.
Yeah, I think that's probably the first call I'd make is 911 if I saw a panda.
I wouldn't be calling the hey, guess what's in my backyard?
Yeah.
Well, that's how they deal with this.
Oh, well. Yes. I was going to tell you a story on one of the zoos. I can't remember which one it was that a tiger got away for a while. I want to say it was Dallas.
I think I'd be in my house.
Or was it Fort Worth? Anyway, since I can't remember, a tiger got away and it was the same thing. They had helicopters. It was ridiculous. All kinds of neat stuff.
Well, if they were out looking for it, that's one thing. But just telling everybody in town, hey, if you see a red panda, give us a holler.
Right. In the studio with us, 9-kid Nick. How the kids doing?
Good.
Good? Yeah. Everybody all good? All
they're
9?
All good.
Everybody
yep.
good?
They're all good.
And they're all his.
With the same woman.
Yeah.
All singles.
Yes.
No twins.
No twins. Man. And our good friend Lisa Kincaid from the Graham Chamber of Commerce in the studio. We're going to talk about the farmers market here in Graham.
Yes. We are.
What's the feature today? Who are we talking about the most?
Barn dwellers.
Barn dwellers?
Yeah. Which is our family.
Yeah. Okay. So how'd you come up with the name?
Barn dwellers, the name, our name, Latham, our last name, means in the barn, of the barn, at the barn. So we named ourselves barn dwellers because we spend a lot of time in the barn, whether it's milking cows or feeding the chickens or getting the feed to feed the chickens or, just we've got a lot of different animals doing a lot of different things. We've been doing the homesteading, farmstead thing for coming up on 12 years now. Started out just wanting to eat healthier, and it's morphed into a lot of other things. And so one of the things that we did when we moved out this way is one of the guidelines of what we were looking for is a town that had a nice town square, maybe a farmer's market already, because that was what we were trying to do, build community through agriculture. And so this has really worked out well, and it's been fun to have the community, and just our long-term goal is to be able to get other families in and encourage them, one, to just search out the vision that God has for them as a family, but two, be just more in contact with the food that you eat, where it's coming from, how it's grown, and hopefully we'll be able to be more proactive in our health by what we're putting into it. So that's who we are. We bring a variety of different goods to the market. One of the things that we started up this year is chickens, so whole frozen chickens. We're actually butchering some after I get done here. So we'll be doing about 75 or 80 this this morning.
Hey, have you thought about doing a live butchering of a chicken at the farmer's market?
Well, not at the market, no.
No, you wouldn't do it?
I mean, I would do it. I just don't think very many people would maybe
I beg to differ.
It might mess up sales just a little bit.
I don't know.
I mean, if somebody really wants to see it, you can go to our YouTube page, or you can find us on Facebook. And we did a live stream couple months back that walked through the process. So you can find it there.
As a 5-year-old, I still vividly remember my grandmother and getting fresh dinner for the night. That's good stuff.
Yeah, we have a lot of stories of that when people come walking through. And they're like, I'm glad you do it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so what time, Lisa? When's everything start tomorrow?
It's every Saturday at the old Ag Barn from 9 to 12.
Okay.
But we also wanted to mention that Cars and Stars is coming up on August 1st.
Okay.
They're going to be here on the square, and they've invited the farmers market to join them actually on the square for that Saturday. So we wanted to make sure and let everyone know that on Saturday, August 1st, the farmers market will be set up on Oak Street, correct? Oak Street?
I believe so.
Yeah, we'll be set up on Oak Street just for that Saturday with the Cars and Stars event that's coming up. They'll be somewhere on that side of the square so everybody can come and see the cars, see everything that's going on with Cars and Stars, and enjoy the farmers market.
Okay. Very good. And goes till noon.
Yes, goes till noon. We have a bunch of vendors. Nick probably has the vendors list that's coming up this week, but 9 to noon. This Saturday we'll be at the Ag Barn, and then on August 1st we'll be on the square.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Do we know who all is coming this week?
I do not have the official. I know that there's at least 7 vendors so far, but we haven't sent the alert out yet to get that.
Well, this week we're at the old Ag Barn, and it's easy to get to. It's right on 67, right at the end of 5th Street. You can't miss it here in Graham. And the best part about it is it's all out in the open, so you can space yourself accordingly.
Right. Yep.
Anything you got to add, Rick?
The farmer's market, the nice thing about it is that you know where the stuff is coming from. That is what's nice, because you go to the store nowadays, how do you know where it's coming from or anything like that?
I got some tilapia. Guess where it was made? China. Tilapia from China.
So healthy. We've got local farmers and all this good stuff, so that's the cool thing about it.
Yep. Got to support the local aspect of things.
Absolutely. Yes. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, Nick. Lisa, y'all have a good weekend.
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Today's headlines can be scary. Your Edward Jones financial advisor can help. They will work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones provides the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor to schedule an appointment or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
See me now. I wish I could show you how I'm not who I was. I used to be mad at you, a little on the hurt side too, but I'm not who I was. I found my way around to forgiving you some time ago, but I never got to tell you. Found us in a photograph. I saw me and I had to laugh. You know I'm not who I was. You were there, you were right above me, and I wonder if you ever loved me just for who I was. When the pain came back again, like a bitter friend, keep myself from blaming you. And it's a funny thing, I figured out I can sing now. I'm not who I was. I write about love and such, maybe cause I wanted so much. I'm not who I was. I was thinking maybe I should let you know that I am not the same, but I never did forget your name. Hello. Na 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 na. The thing I find most amazing in Amazing Grace is the chance to give it out. Maybe that's what love is all about. I wish you could see me now. I wish I could show you how I'm not who I was. Jesus is so wonderful.
When I'm thirsty, Lord, your water fills my cup. Whoa, Jesus, you're so wonderful. When I get lonely and I need a friend, I can always count on you, Lord. Your love has no end. Whoa, Jesus, you're so wonderful. Come on, help me now, Terry. Give it. Wonderful. My heart's in your hand. Wonderful. On your word I stand. Wonderful. With joy in my soul. Wonderful. More precious than gold. Wonderful. Whatever you say. Wonderful. Lord, have it your way. Wonderful. I want you to know. Wonderful. I love you so. You're my shepherd, and I'm your little lamb. And just to hear your voice makes me so glad I am. Whoa, Jesus, you're so wonderful. Wonderful. My heart's in your hand. Wonderful. On your word I stand. Wonderful. With joy in my soul. Wonderful. More precious than gold. Wonderful. Whatever you say. Wonderful. Lord, have it your way. Wonderful. I want you to know. Wonderful. I love you so. You're my shepherd, and I'm your little lamb. And just to hear your voice makes me so glad I am. Whoa, Jesus is so wonderful. I said, whoa, I know. Jesus, you're so. A big ending now. Well. You're so wonderful.
Andrus Blackwood and Company. The song's called Jesus, You're So Wonderful. I wonder if Jesus is up there going, hey, guys, you really don't have to do that song.
Well, maybe he's snapping his fingers and dancing with them.
You think Jesus doo-wops?
Yeah, he's over with Elvis, and they're over taking care of business doing that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Think Elvis made it, huh?
I think Elvis made it.
All right. Let's see what we have in Today in History. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Today in History.
All right, 1847, Mormon leader Brigham Young and his followers arrive at Salt Lake City.
Yep.
Oh, this is it.
This is it. That's where we're stopping right here.
1866, Tennessee is the first Confederate state to be readmitted to the Union after the Civil War.
Which one?
Tennessee.
Tennessee, okay.
Yep. 1936, two states hit record highs on the same date. Alton, Kansas. Is it Alton or Alton?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Alton, Kansas, recording 121 degrees.
Ugh.
And Las Vegas, Nevada, experiences a high of 117.
That's hot.
Yep. High Noon in 1952, starring Gary Cooper and Grace Kelly, opens at U.S. movie theaters.
Wasn't Jimmy Stewart in that movie, too?
I don't remember. I have to admit, I'm not sure. But it did win Oscar for the Best Actor in that role. That's Gary Cooper's role.
Very good.
Yep. 1960, I just always picture that old railroad clock.
I know.
You know, how many times did they go to the clock? You know, it seemed like every 5 minutes.
There you go.
1969, the Apollo 11 astronauts, two of which actually stepped on the moon, they returned on this date. They put them in one of those Airstream trailers for a while.
Right.
I think they were in for about 21 days as a quarantine. And then after Apollo 12, I think Apollo 14 was the first one that they didn't mess with.
Yeah, they want to make sure they didn't have any kind of moon viruses.
Moon bugs.
That's right.
1974, the U.S. Supreme Court orders President Nixon to surrender the subpoenaed White House tapes to the Watergate special prosecutor.
You know, I have seen the file cabinets that were broke into
from Watergate.
From Watergate, and
where are they at? The Smithsonian.
The Smithsonian, all that stuff. The tape, the tape deck. I mean, everything is there at the Smithsonian. It's really neat.
I wonder if they're going to take and rebuild the Oval Office with Obama and Biden and I guess whatever her name was, the Rice lady, and when they were deciding to spy on a presidential candidate.
Now that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that.
Yeah, they could do those wax figurines.
That's right.
How they all came up with it. 1975, Apollo. And I got to look hard at this one because it's Roman numerals.
Oh, okay.
18.
Get Michelle back in here.
It really wasn't 18. I mean, it was the 18th Apollo.
It was scheduled.
It was actually, it never went to the moon, but it was the Soyuz link up.
Right.
Remember the Apollo Soyuz program?
Yeah, I had a model. You know, remember those little plastic models you used to put together as a kid? I had one of those that. And my dad encouraged me to make those and hang them up for my ceiling. I had planes and stuff. Well, I had one of those.
With the Soyuz?
The Soyuz and the Skylab that hooked together.
I think our space capsules look much better than the Soyuz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
sure,
way
100%.
more impressed. And let's see what I had in music history on this date. I think I had a couple of things. Yes, 1954, Three Coins in the Fountain by the Four Aces. What are you laughing about?
I can think of the movie.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes.
1961, School is Out by Gary U.S. Bonds enters the top 40 charts. Indian Reservation. They'd have to go back because they're not politically
can't say that
correct now. It would be Native American Reservation by the Raiders is number 1 on the U.S. top 40 charts. That was in 71. And then I was at the premiere. We did a live broadcast outside of a movie theater in 1987 when La Bamba was released.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was our oldie station decided to broadcast live from one of the big movie theaters as a big to-do. And it was a great movie. You know, Lou Diamond Phillips, he did a great job.
Yeah, he was good in that.
It was good stuff. All right, so there you go. A little bit of Today in History. You about ready for news?
I'm ready.
All right. I was pointing at you. Stall for a minute because I'm not.
Well, let's get ready for news then.
We haven't checked in back in the studio. How's everybody doing back there?
We're good.
Everybody good?
Yes.
Yeah, they're back in master control in the TV studio, getting with it. So just thought we'd see if they were there.
There you go.
All right.
We're still here.
All right, very good.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. President Trump says he wants to lead by example, calling off Republican convention events in Florida because of the coronavirus outbreak.
President Trump announced the cancellation of 4 days of Republican National Convention events in Jacksonville.
I'll still do a convention speech in a different form, but we won't do a big, crowded convention per se. It's just not the right time for that.
A subset of delegates will still gather in Charlotte, North Carolina next month to officially nominate the president and work on the party's platform.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland. 3 out of 4 Americans say face masks in public places should be mandatory to help stop the virus from spreading.
That's according to a new survey from the Associated Press NORC Center for Public Affairs Research. The numbers show 86% of Americans say they do wear a face covering when out of the home. That's up from 73% in May.
Fox's Tom Graham. America's listening to Fox News.
PositiveRadio.net, KBLY Newcastle, Graham, Bryson, and KCKB, Moran, Cisco.
All the world is waiting for you and the power you possess. In your satin tights, fighting for your rights, and the old red, white, and blue.
All right, I had 2 female posters as a teenager growing up, one of which was Farrah Fawcett in the red bathing suit.
Oh, yes, everybody had that.
And Wonder Woman, and I don't remember what she was wearing.
I'm sure she was wearing her Wonder Woman outfit.
You think that All-American outfit?
Probably so.
Well, Linda Carter played Diana Price in Wonder Woman, and she was also in Supergirl. She's 69 years old today.
Have you seen a picture of her lately?
No, is she still looking good?
She still looks like she could be 25 years old.
Really?
I'm telling you, I run across one. I was looking up, the new Wonder Woman movie, 1984, is supposed to be coming out sometime in August. And I was looking to find out when it was going to be released, and they had a picture of Linda Carter along with, I thought, wow, she still looks really good.
Now, did they give her a bit part when they did the remake here not too far back?
They didn't do that. She was a good Wonder Woman back in the day.
Oh, yeah. All right, 2.5 minutes after the top of the hour, we have the Wonder Man of our community.
Wow.
Yeah, the one and only Grant Ingram. Grant, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm even better after that introduction. Thank you so much.
You like that?
Yeah, that was nice.
I always think of him the Lion King.
The Lion King.
That's fair.
Oh boy. Okay, Grant. What do you have going? We're doing good. I've got our Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader already pulled up. So last time I forgot to get it. It was upstairs. I had to run all the way upstairs and grab the script and bring it down. So we'll be doing that in just a little bit. But first, we need to talk about the things that are happening. By the way, Grant Ingram from the Graham Convention and Visitors Bureau in the studio with us. What's up?
Thank you, sir. Well,
pull that a little bit closer so you don't have to lean in so much.
Lean in a little bit.
Yeah.
I just know how much you love people adjusting microphones. We've got a few things going on this weekend. I know you had Lisa and Nick in from Farmers Market, but Graham Farmers Market tomorrow morning, starting at 9 o'clock to noon. It's at the old Ag Barn. A lot of great local vendors. Be sure to stop out there. Keep your social distancing, but it's open air, so it's great. So make sure you get out there and check out the new vendors that they've got coming out.
Okay.
We've got, drum roll, Blake Shelton.
I can do that. Hold on a minute. Hang on. If you're going to get a drum roll, you ask, you get. Here you go. All right.
Wow, that was quick.
Thank you.
And,
hold on. Hold on. There.
Oh, there it is. Awesome. I just wasn't patient enough. Blake Shelton is going to be premiered at the Graham Drive-In on Saturday, July 25th, with special guests Gwen Stefani and Trace Adkins.
Oh, good. That'll be cool.
Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani.
Now, where are they going to be broadcasting from? Where's the actual concert going to be? It's not going to be them out at our drive-in, obviously.
That is correct. It will be. It's a live broadcast. I don't know where they're playing this live, but there's just there's a handful of drive-ins across the nation that have access to this, and we're fortunate enough to have one.
Okay.
They're going to have to expand the screen to get Trace Atkins on it.
That's true.
He is a huge guy.
6'7", 6'8", something like that.
You know, he's been almost killed twice, and he just keeps on rolling. He got hit by a boulder and shot by an ex-wife, and he just keeps on going.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, there's a country song in there somewhere.
Yeah, he was mowing his grass in his backyard, and a boulder come down off a mountain and ran him over.
I think he needs to move.
No way. What are the chances?
That's how tough he is.
Lastly, of course, we have Up and Down 4th Street that's taking place tomorrow from 9 to 1:30.
Yes.
You can start at J&N Feed and work your way up to the Vintage Market right there across from the drive-in. Why not just go ahead and keep on going a little bit further, start at the farmers market, and then work your way up to 4th Street.
That'd be perfect.
A lot of stuff to look at.
So they're doing some fun stuff. There's a raffle going on. You get a map and have it signed by the different locations in order to enter the drawing, and then the drawing's at 1:45. So they'll have food, they'll have snow cones. It's gonna be great. A lot of action going on 4th Street. Make sure you stop at all the different shops on Up and Down 4th Street.
All right. Very good, Grant. How's everything going? Hannah doing well?
Yeah, we're still married.
Yeah.
It's going great.
It's been over a month, isn't it?
It has been over a month.
Yeah.
He acts like he's
Congratulations.
surprised. Almost like, how has she put up with
Yeah,
him?
but listen to this. How long did y'all date before you got married?
For the majority of the last 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
So, I kind of understand. I was like, yeah, me and my wife are still married. I'm surprised she's hung in this long.
I'm just so blessed every day. I get to wake up and I'm still married to her.
All right. Your dog Ginger and her getting along well.
Oh, just lovely.
Because that's big changes for both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Very good. Hey, we're going to do weather. Can you stick around for Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's the weather look like, Rick?
Well, it looks pretty good. Now, we do have one day where we have a chance of some rain rolling here, but we don't have temperatures over 100 degrees. I mean, that's kind of nice. I bet if you can tell the difference between 97 and 100, good luck with that. But we'll see increasing clouds today, high around 97. Heat index is up over 100. Southeast winds up around 10 today. We're going to see clear tonight, low around 75. We'll keep those southeast winds up around 10. Now, for your Saturday, the wind's going to shift out of the east at 10, and we're going to see mostly sunny skies. 93 for a high on Saturday. Saturday night, 73, but the winds are going to kick up around 20 miles an hour, so they're going to start getting a little bit heavier on Saturday night. Looking for your Sunday, a 20% chance of rain, mostly sunny, high of 93 again. And then we're going to see that 93 on Monday with mostly sunny skies and a calm wind out of the southeast. Sunset tonight at 8:38. We have clear skies outside, and we got those light winds out of the southeast going on at the moment. And around the area, we've got temperatures in Eastland at 76. They've got some scattered clouds. It's clear in Breckenridge, 78, and clear in Graham, Texas, USA, and 78 degrees.
Maintaining your vehicle is a smart investment. And did you ever stop to think about what you could do with the money you save by not trading your vehicle in every few years? There are family vacations, college for the kids, and of course, retirement. So even if your engine or transmission fails, there's the money-saving option of keeping your car, truck, van, or SUV running like new. Ask us about the remanufactured products from Jasper Engines and Transmissions. They're backed by a 3-year, 100,000-mile parts and labor nationwide warranty. It's a smart investment. Call Highsmith Automotive today at 940-521-0294.
When things happen in life that are out of your control, it's good to have somebody stand by you, and Duncan Insurance Agency of Graham is here to help. Home, auto, life, business, events, along with classic cars and ATV insurance. Open Monday to Thursday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Friday, 9 to 3. You can visit their location at 606 Oak Street or call 549-2504. Clients can enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing Duncan Insurance Agency is here to serve, backing the Steers and Lady Blues. All right, 8.5 minutes after 8 o'clock, and we need to do Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Would y'all like a little music to go along with this?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go. If the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were real turtles, what would their animal classification be? Do you know that, or do you have to have the multiple choice?
Turtle.
I like
the
turtle.
All right.
But, okay.
The classification.
Would it be like, are you talking about like tortoise, turtle?
No.
A reptile.
Reptile?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Is that what you would have guessed, Michelle?
Well, honestly, probably not.
Okay. Now, Michelle is the closest to a fifth grader we have in this building. All right. It takes Michael 75 minutes to do his homework. Now, that's if he begins at 7 p.m. How much time will he have to practice his dance move on TikTok before 10 p.m.?
He starts at
7. He goes for 75 minutes.
Yes.
That's an hour and 15 minutes.
So an hour and 15 minutes, so it's 8:15. So he's got an hour and 45 minutes.
Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I didn't have to give you the multiple choice.
Great job.
That's
All
great
right.
job. Good work. All right, who served as John Adams's vice president and then went on to defeat Adams?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Everybody good with that?
I think so.
Yes.
All right, Michelle, you good?
Sure.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Thomas Jefferson.
You got a lot of faith in this.
Yes, it is Thomas Jefferson. Good job. Y'all are doing great. What is the force that slows down a moving object?
A wall.
Friction.
Yeah, there you go. Friction.
Friction.
I like that one.
Michelle, good job. It is
Thank
friction.
you.
Nobody has ever died from speed. They've died from sudden stops.
That's right.
Michelle, did you learn that in Miss Lowry's class?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Whenever they have me come over for Freshman Friday, I always end up in Miss Lowry's class. I don't know if that's a good thing for the kids or not, but that's where I go. Okay, last question. Y'all are doing fantastic. Right. 2 of the following football teams have won 6 Super Bowls. Which one has not? You ready?
Okay.
The New England Patriots, the San Francisco 49ers, or the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Steelers.
No, it was the San Francisco 49ers.
That's right.
Really?
They teach this in 5th grade?
Yes.
Yeah, they've only won, the 49ers only won 5 Super
They got
Bowls.
the same as Dallas. Yeah.
And Pittsburgh has how many? 6?
They got 6,
Yeah.
and the Patriots have got 6.
Just 6.
Yeah.
Cowboys, we have 5. Yeah, we could have been in there, but nobody likes us right now. You know what the problem with the Cowboys? It's really simple.
Okay.
Jerry Jones, on the last Super Bowl that they won, now he's admitted this. He said, Lord God, if you let me win this Super Bowl, I'll never ask for another one again. He admits this, and he's thinking that's what really jinxed it because he wanted, and it was out of spite because he wanted Barry Switzer to win.
That's right.
Well.
And so God says, oh, you're going to use all your wishes up? Go ahead.
That's right.
Time for him to go.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, Grant.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have a good
This
weekend.
is Pete with your local Dish authorized retailer. Did you know we also do smart home? When you sign up for Dish right now, you'll get a Google Nest Hello video doorbell on us. Yes, you heard that right. Sign up for Dish and get a Google Nest Hello video doorbell on us. No gimmicks. Just whole home entertainment, connectivity solutions, and friendly service with a smile. Visit the movie store at 1442 4th Street or call 940-800-2445 for details about this exclusive local Dish authorized retailer offer.
Google and Google Nest Hello are trademarks of Google LLC. Some features, including mobile notifications, remote control, video streaming, and video recording, require working internet and Wi-Fi. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Are you looking for a church to call home? I'm Pastor Brady Russian, and I would like to invite you to join us at Jean Baptist Church this Sunday, where every face is family, and when you are not here, you are truly missed. We are located at 199 Buchanan Street in Jean, Texas. We meet at 10 a.m. for Sunday school and 11 a.m. for service, and on Wednesday evenings at 6:30 for Bible study. Jean Baptist Church, where family comes home.
This might hurt, it's not safe, but I know that I've gotta make a change. I don't care if I break, at least I'll be feeling something. 'Cause just okay is not enough. Help me fight through the nothingness of life. I don't wanna go through the motions. I don't wanna go one more day without your all-consuming passion inside of me. I don't wanna spend my whole life asking, what if I had given everything instead of going through the motions? No regrets, not this time. I'm gonna let my heart defeat my mind. Let your love make me whole. I think I'm finally feeling something. 'Cause just okay is not enough. Help me fight through the nothingness of this life. 'Cause I don't wanna go through the motions. I don't wanna go one more day without your all-consuming passion inside of me. I don't wanna spend my whole life asking, what if I had given everything instead of going through the motions? Take me all the way. 'Cause I don't wanna go through the motions. No, I'm finally feeling something real. I don't wanna go through the motions. I don't wanna go one more day without your all-consuming passion inside of me. I don't wanna spend my whole life asking, what if I had given everything instead of going through the motions? I don't wanna go through the motions. I don't wanna go one more day without your all-consuming passion inside of me. I don't wanna spend my whole life asking, what if I had given everything instead of going through the motion? Take me all the way. Take me all the way. Take me all the way. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go through the motions. I don't wanna go through the motions.
That's Matthew West and the Motions on Y100 and B104. It's 17 minutes after 8 o'clock. Here in the next few minutes, we have to do our drawing for the $100
Oh, right.
for who listens at work. And Caribbean Dixon in the studio. Hi.
Hi, good
How
morning.
you doing?
Good.
Good. Grant, by the way, Lisa Kincaid chimed in just a little while ago and said, I think Grant's questions are easier than mine on Monday.
Well, she gets the true, false, yes, no stuff, and Grant gets the fifth grade stuff. So, I mean,
Lisa, we expect a whole lot more from you.
expect a lot more.
Yeah. Now, I have to tell you something funny. We have our Facebook stream where you can see the video here in the studio.
Right.
And it's been going really well. Michelle and Andy back in the back making sure all of the switching happens the way that it should. And we can also see people making comments. So I look up, and by the way, Rita McCallum is saying good morning.
Oh,
appreciate Rita. But I look up here, and I see something that says, quote, "What are you picking?" And I thought, one of us got busted picking our nose or something. But that wasn't it. They were responding to somebody else that said they're going over to the church to pick something out of the garden.
Oh.
So apparently it's not all about us.
Oh, there you go.
Our Facebook friends have got their own little conversations
I love
going.
it.
They're
I love the
in the room
interaction.
talking to each other.
So Robert Loomis from our school district. Appreciate Robert. Paul, all kinds of great folks. Cynthia. Let's see, who am I leaving out? Let's see, Jared, Rick. Oh, that's you. Never mind. What are you doing? You just log in?
No, I popped in because we had an answer to a question on there that Paul let us know that Jimmy Stewart wasn't in High Noon, but he did date Grace Kelly, who was.
Okay, well, there's your tie-in. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. And then Amy Boyle, isn't that John Walker's daughter?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yes.
Hi, Amy.
The very lovely
This is
Amy.
really, it's really neat to see everybody connecting this
It's
way.
very
It's
fun.
pretty cool. All right, what did you have, Rick? You said you had something interesting.
Got something here, and guys, everybody can chime in on this. It was a question that was asked of 2,000 adults. If you had something from your childhood, what would you like
Andy,
to have?
if you're free, come around over here to the second microphone, and we'll put you on in here, and then Michelle can be in the back, and she can chime in. So,
But something from your childhood you wish that you could have back.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you the list here, then you guys can kind of think about something you wish you had from your childhood.
Okay.
You know, starting at number 5, working your way up. Having not having to pay bills or having to cook. Is something from your childhood.
Oh, I thought we were talking a material
Well,
thing.
that's what I said. It's not necessarily something material.
Okay.
It's something that these are adults. They were asked if you had something in your childhood you didn't have to, you didn't have. What would you like to have now? And not having to pay bills and not having to cook.
Okay.
Because you remember when you were a kid.
Oh, I know what mine would be.
No bills, no cooking, no nothing.
Yeah.
I like this one. Number 4, Mom would call in sick for you.
Yeah.
Remember whenever at school she'd tell everybody you were sick, and
my mom worked at the school. Tell me how that went.
Yeah, you had to be sick. You definitely had to be
My
sick.
mom worked at the school too, but I was also homeschooled, so that really stunk. I didn't get a lot of sick.
In hindsight, did you like being homeschooled, or
Absolutely,
you did like it that way?
Oh yeah, I got really far ahead.
Number 3 on the list.
Okay.
I love this one. Eat what you want to. Remember when you were a kid,
Yeah.
you could eat anything?
Yeah, pretty much.
And it didn't affect you at all. And now I can just walk up the aisle where there's Bluebell ice cream, and it's like your cholesterol goes up.
Oh, you don't mean weight. You mean the chemicals in your body.
Yeah,
Okay, because
I'm just saying you can eat what you wanted to when you were a
I've seen
kid.
pictures of you as a young kid, Rick. It
And I ate
was
what I
affecting you.
and I ate what I wanted to. Number 2 on the list, having a nap every day.
Ooh, a nap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I was a big napper. Michelle, were you a big napper?
I stopped napping at around 4.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like Michelle. I didn't really ever nap.
Well, I can kind of see the benefits of naps nowadays. But,
Right.
and last but not least, the number one thing people said they wish that they had, and I know Michelle may disagree with this, but a curfew, having to be home at a certain time, because when you work a lot, you're just like, it's 7 o'clock, man. I got to be home. Mom said,
Okay, so let's go. Let's start. We'll make the rounds.
Okay, well,
All right.
first, about the curfew thing. So my college had a curfew, which, of course, you're 18. You're like, why in the world do I need a curfew?
Yeah.
But once when you get to junior year at my college, you don't have the curfew anymore. But I lived off campus my junior year, and I was at my apartment way before curfew. So I was always telling the kids who were freshman, sophomore, don't be upset about this curfew. It's going to help you out a
Well,
lot.
I can tell you this for a God honest fact, and Tim will back me up, and Caribbean will be the same way since we all have kids. The curfew's not for the kids. The curfew's for the parents. So
Yes.
you quit worrying about where you're at and what
That's
you're
right.
doing.
Yep.
Okay, as far as what I want from my childhood was that my whole job was education. I wish I could be a professional student at a college and like be a guinea pig for different programs and classes and stuff. That would just be my job. I would love that.
professional college student. Yeah.
So go back to what you want to get from your childhood. So you want to take that with you. Okay, Caribbean?
I agree with the one on the list, the paying bills. Just adulting in general, you know?
Okay.
The worry.
Not having any responsibility.
Right. I'd be on my list, but
The cooking wouldn't?
just the stress free.
All right. Michelle, you're still pretty much a child, but
Just older one.
yeah, well, go back to when you were really little. What would you like to have back from being a little girl?
Well, I think that because I don't really miss anything from when I was really little, but I think when I'm older, I think I will miss living with my parents, which is kind of sad, but I am such like a homebody and I like being around my parents a lot.
Sweet. All right, Rick, what's yours?
Two things. Family vacations.
Yeah.
I love family vacations as a kid. Now, some of them were pretty miserable, but family vacations. And also that Sunday after church dinner or lunch you had with your grandmother.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love going to my grandmother's house after church and having dinner at lunch with her. And I mean, it was always, everything was homemade. If those two things, I could get those back, I would love that.
Okay, I wish I could end on a high note, but I can't. I've got to go back to when I was 12 years old. I'd give anything for Grandpa Walker back.
Yeah.
I miss him so much. He was my best friend, and when I was just thinking, what did I really miss from my childhood? Grandpa Walker.
Yeah,
he
your
was
grandparents,
great.
If you just had 10 minutes with him, again, it'd be great.
Yep. Yeah. And you grandparents right now listening in, you have no earthly idea how important you are to those kids.
That's right. Make it happen.
Yes, sir. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back in a few seconds and get things we need to know.
Hi, I'm Robert Jeffers, Bible teacher on Pathway to Victory. The harvest is ripe to share the good news of Jesus Christ. And through bold and practical Bible teaching, Pathway to Victory is dedicated to reaching into the darkness and division of our day and courageously shining the light of God's Word. Join me every day at noon for Pathway to Victory on positiveradio.net because your family matters.
Hey, good work. You finished that workshop you've always wanted. But now who's going to wire it? You still have nightmares about adding that plug in the garage, remember? Call the pros at Star Plumbing and Electrical. Tell them your plans and they'll wire up a solution for whatever you've been planning. When the job's done, it'll be neat, efficient, and affordable. Part of the Star family of companies, Star Plumbing and Electrical. Make the call right now, 940-549-7686. 940-549-7686. TSBPE license 38333. TECL license 34833.
You know, there's more to the Pit Stop than just oil. We are a full-service lube shop for all cars, pickups, and semi-truck. We have gasoline, both on and off-road diesel, and DEF fluid available at the pump 24 hours a day. We provide state inspections for both regular and DOT-regulated vehicles. We also offer new tires and tire repairs. We're open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday. Come by 164 Highway 380 West in Graham. Let us see how we can help you keep you and your vehicle on the road.
Hi, this is Pastor Jamie Burrows. We welcome you to join us at 8:30 a.m. every Sunday morning at Y100.5 FM, or come by the Cowboy Gathering at 4343 1287 at 10 a.m. You'll find a warm welcome there.
Okay, at 26 and a half minutes after the 8 o'clock hour, I have to go back and get the Pinocchio jar, and we need to do a drawing for the businesses that listen to us on Y100 or B104.1 FM at work. It's called the At Work Network. Pretty cool. All right. So what I'll do is I'll run over here. Let me just reach back here.
And folks, what they need to do is they need to let us know if you're listening from your business.
Yes. You got to make sure that you're listening at work on a regular basis. And we'll trust you if you want to post it on Facebook or text us or whatever the case is. We'll put you in the old jar. Now, this is for this month of folks that we've made the rounds and we've gone into these businesses and there they are listening around. All right. Did I shake this up enough?
I think so.
What do you think, Michelle? Did that look like I shook it up enough?
Yes, it looks
All right.
great.
All right. We'll let Caribbean pick. You ready? All right. Who's the business that's going to win $100 for listening at work?
It's really stuck together.
Yes.
Triple R Treasures, Junk and Plunder.
Oh, that's our buddy Gary Riley. Really? And I just saw Donna yesterday. I went over. You know, you got that Harley jacket over there.
Yes. I also got a real cool book the other day, too.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was written by Bear Bryant.
He just said Gary and Donna just took in another big estate, and they've got lots and lots of really neat stuff. So with this 4th Street thing going on this week, tomorrow, all day, you want to make sure you drop by Triple R Treasures, Junk, and Plunder and ask Gary what do you... I think it really needs to be Donna's money.
Probably so.
Yeah, Donna's the one that's really sitting there, really listening all day long.
You know, every time I go in there, Gary's just, sitting with his feet propped up.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Hanging out,
Well, congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, well, you ready to do our things we need to know?
I'm ready to roll.
All right. I'll tell you what. Let's do one quick song and we'll come back and do it. All right, there you go.
Don't look back, the road is long. The first days of the war gone. And take back the former throne and turn the tide. 'Cause if you never leave home, never let go, you'll never make it to the great unknown till you keep your eyes open, my love. So tell me you're strong, tell me you see. I need to hear it, can you promise me to keep your eyes open, my love? Just past circumstance, the first light, a second chance. No child could ever dance the way you do. Tear down your prison walls, don't start the curtain calls. Your chains will never fall till you do. 'Cause if you never leave home, never let go, you'll never make it to the great unknown till you keep your eyes open, my love. So show me your fire, show me your heart. You know I'll never let you fall apart if you keep your eyes open, my love. Open up, open up, open up your eyes. The way is unbroken. Open up, open up, open up your eyes. Keep your eyes open. Don't let the night become the day. Don't take the darkness to the grave. I know pain is just a place. The will has been broken. Don't let the fear become the hate. Don't take the sadness to the grave. I know the fight is on the way. When the signs have been chosen, never leave home, never let go. You'll never make it to the great unknown. Open up your eyes, keep your eyes open. Tell me you're strong, tell me you see. I need to hear it, can you promise me to keep your eyes open, my love? So show me your fire, show me your heart. You know I'll never let you fall apart. You keep
27 minutes before 9 o'clock Friday morning. Everybody in the studio has basically all agreed, man, this was a long week.
Yeah. We're something else.
We're glad this is over with. We're ready to get with the weekend.
Yeah.
Of course, it'll fly by too, but anyway, at least we get a couple of days of a break.
But hey, we've had a great working with our studio and everything.
Yes.
I've been really excited. We've got somebody else in there who's figuring out how it all works. So I'm really enjoying what we've got going on with our TV studio.
So after a week of testing the studio up, you think we're ready to blitz it and let everybody know that it exists?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know, what's funny is people messaging each other on our page.
I love it.
Now, y'all be nice. This isn't rants and raves. Rick and I are the only two that can do that.
That's what
Yeah, but you know, some of those people on there, they can't be nice. Some of those people that are commenting on there can't bring themselves to be nice.
All right, we need things you need to know. You ready? I'm not.
I'm ready.
Here. There you go. Oh, I had the volume down.
Okay, here we go, folks. Things we need to know. Well, this is kind of the way the year has gone. On Wednesday, a bolt of lightning struck the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, no.
But there's some nice video coming out on YouTube, so you can go check it out. Here is under the category of Forrest Gump, stupid is stupid does. During the interim, the Washington team.
The Washington team.
Yeah.
I read that yesterday.
This is like McMurray over there, the McMurray Indians, when they decided 15 years ago to drop the Indian name. They're just McMurray.
Well, the Warhawks now.
Oh, did they change that?
Changed up
I didn't know that.
The Warhawks.
But Washington, formerly known as the Redskins, will now be known as the Washington football team. Pending a new name, league sources according to ESPN, but it is now the Washington football team. But the rumors are flying that they will become the Washington Sentinels. So,
see, they're having problems. I think the Red Tails, they couldn't get the rights to that. They couldn't get the rights to the Warriors.
Right.
It's very complex, and I know this because of the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Somebody slam dunked it and got the what do they call it? Copyright, I guess. Yeah, and got the copyright on it, and the city has to pay this bunch.
Well, that's what happened in this case. Is there's some dude over in Washington decided to just copyright about 50 names, and instead of paying him, they're trying to find. But it looks like the Sentinels are going to probably be the name, and I don't care who they are.
What's a Sentinel?
That's like a guard in the back of a room or something like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't know if anybody shops at Ann Taylor, but Ann Taylor is filing for bankruptcy protection and plans to close a bunch of their stores. Eddie Stubbs has been the announcer for the Grand Ole Opry for the last 25 years. Announced yesterday that he will be retiring.
Really?
So no more Eddie Stubbs.
I wonder who's going to get that gig.
I don't know who'll get that. Be kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Here's one. According to Harvard University, a 10 to 30-minute nap each day can improve your mood.
Now, I love the siesta thing. I'm from South Texas, and there's a lot of folks that like that couple of hours tops, because anything after 2 hours, you're ruining your night.
Well, I know we were in Honduras about 2 o'clock every afternoon.
Yeah.
People were pulling hammocks, fold up these little hammocks out of their back pockets and hanging them between fence posts and trees and stuff, and everybody took a nap.
Really?
Yeah.
How long they crash for?
I don't know. We weren't there long enough to find out.
Usually, what we saw when we were in Honduras was about 45 minutes to an hour. It wasn't very long.
My grandfather was big on that. After he retired, he would take a power nap, as he liked to call it, and it was about an hour, maybe an hour, 15 minutes. Stop, because I was told, do not bother me until I wake up.
So
my dad takes a nap every day.
Does he really?
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you're in a bad mood, take a nap. That'll help.
Okay.
HBO has ordered 2 seasons of Perry Mason.
Oh.
So that'll be kind of cool to see. And here's the last 2. I'll leave the funniest one to last here. The new fall scents of candles have arrived at Bath and Body Works. They said that this year the big scent will be pumpkin cinnamon.
Pumpkin cinnamon.
So that's going to be your scent of candles this year.
I like cinnamon vanilla.
Oh, I do
That's
too.
my
That's a good
combination.
one.
Yeah, especially
But in
the
the
candles.
fall, the pumpkin. I like
Have
pumpkin
you
everything.
have this new scent they've got out now called tobacco vanilla?
Oh,
it smells good.
Is it
Yeah?
good?
Yes.
your last one is my most
Yes.
favorite.
Here is the last but not least one.
All right.
Kanye, his meltdowns continue.
Oh, brother.
As he has made the wife and the mother-in-law very unhappy.
Oh,
As
no.
he has decided to start calling her Chris Jong-un.
Oh, no.
It is fantastic.
So Kanye is really stepping in it now by getting them up. And we all know what happened to Bruce. So we don't want, so Kanye, be careful.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen
That's right.
there.
Be careful, buddy.
Here's a website you need to remember: StanleyFordEastland.com. At Stanley Ford in Eastland, we are making it easy for you to choose the car that's perfect for you. Go to StanleyFordEastland.com, where we have over 600 used cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from, plus our phenomenal selection of new Ford vehicles. Visit our website at StanleyFordEastland.com, or you can come see us at 1308 East Main Street in Eastland, Texas. Stanley Ford, your car dealer for the cross country. We love you, Texas.
Whether you're looking to treat yourself or find the perfect gift for someone special, we can help. Hey y'all, I'm Sydney, owner of Here and Now Boutique. What I love most about Graham is how we as a community support each other. Here and Now Boutique will be the exclusive retailer for the Shop Local, Eat Local campaign merchandise, supporting the Graham Chamber of Commerce and local businesses during these tough times. Come check out our new location and purchase something that benefits many right here at home. These items will also be available for purchase on our website and Facebook page. Come see us today at 431 Oak Street or give us a call at 940-613-8809. We are Graham Strong.
In case of emergencies, every second counts. And when it's a health emergency, you want to get you and your family the help they need as soon as possible. The ER at Graham Regional Medical Center is open 24/7, 365, and ready to serve our community. They can treat anything at any time when you need help. From sickness to broken bones to major emergencies, they can get you the treatment that you need. Also, antivenom for snake bites, cardiac, and clot-busting beds are always available. Walk-ins are welcome and located at 1301 Montgomery Road in Graham. So when you need help and there's no time to waste, Graham Regional Medical Center Emergency Room has quality care close to home.
Bear Chevrolet Buick and Cadillac is your trusted dealership in Breckenridge, Texas. Service is just what it means, service. Not only the best service department in this area, but we have a vast inventory of parts, a body shop that's second to none, and certified technicians to make sure it's done right. Drop by 601 West Walker in Breckenridge or visit bearmotor.com. That's bearmotor.com, where your satisfaction is number one, and we put customers first.
If you look out on the field and see 12 players, but there's only 4, it's time to head to Matlock Optical at the Haley Eye Clinic on the 380 bypass. Exams, glasses, contacts, and those stylish sunglasses all in one place. Matlock Optical has years of experience to help your entire family see better. So don't miss a single play. Get to Matlock Optical at the Haley Eye Clinic on the 380 bypass or call them at 549-1621. You've got to see them to call them.
Hi, this is Michelle Graham with today's community calendar. The Graham Art Guild is holding an art display at the Old Post Office Museum and Art Center from July 29th through August 29th. Hope to see you there. If you have something for the community calendar, email me info@positiveradio.net.
All right, we have some great guests in the studio with us this morning. Pastor Joe Finfrock. By the way, Oak Street Baptist Church, account number 0001.
That's right, they are.
Do I ever
Our
mention
claim
that?
to fame.
Yes.
Wow.
The first ones to team up with us when we came on the air back in 2016. Can you believe that? We've been almost 4 years now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just been flying by. And then Chris Gibson, music minister at Oak Street Baptist Church. I guess that's your title. Or
That
it
is
something bigger.
music minister, music pastor, troublemaker.
Yeah, so I think the first one.
Go-to guy, really.
Go-to.
The catch-all. Okay,
Yes.
the catch. Anything we don't know how to do or don't want to do.
Let me pull your mic.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
There you go.
Anything we don't.
Yeah,
don't
Pastor
want to
Joe
do or
has
don't have to do. His office right next to me. I bang on the wall and say, "Hey, assignment."
He has a name for us. He calls us the Hot Dog Committee.
Hot Dog Committee.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Hot Dog Committee does everything that nobody else wants to do.
Now, today we need to talk about Promise Keepers. That's coming up. Tell us a little bit about how did all this come about?
Okay, well, I'll jump in there, and Chris can correct me and everything, but I'm sure many of your listeners remember back in the 90s, a football coach at the University of Colorado, Bill McCartney, had a burden for men. He saw what was coming through the football program. He saw young men who physically were strong and mature and all these kind of things, but had no emotional and relational skills at all. And he got such a burden for young men, and he started a ministry called Promise Keepers. While he was doing that, he was winning a national championship at Colorado, an unbelievable thing. But it just kind of small beginnings, but all of a sudden it just exploded, and men started filling football stadiums and basketball arenas and huge gatherings, men coming together to learn what it meant to be a real man, an authentic man, a man who, instead of being a promise breaker in his family, was a promise keeper. And they had, I think, a list of like 7 promises that a man would try to fulfill to his family. And so it was just an explosive beginning. Like many things, they kind of cycle through. After a while, that kind of died off, but there's a resurgence now.
Really?
Of Promise Keepers. In fact, several years ago, Bill McCartney came. I had a chance to meet the man and sit down and visit with him, and that passion he had has been reignited in the hearts of leadership at Promise Keepers. And obviously, since we can't do the big meetings due to the COVID-19 thing, they're doing a simulcast.
Did you ever get to go to one of the big meetings?
I sure did.
Yeah, I went to Texas Stadium in 1996. There was twice, 95 and 96.
Yeah. Well, I guess I got to do a one-up on that one.
Yeah,
okay,
please.
I went to Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, wow.
I went to the University of Colorado, and no kidding, we didn't get there late, but we didn't get there early. My friend and I, you couldn't even sit under a stairwell. There wasn't a place to be had. Finally, they opened up the press box, and we sat in the press box. For that's how many men. 55,000 men crammed into a stadium, and the old thing is there at the end when they sing "Amazing Grace," and you have 55,000 men belting it out.
Rick, did you ever get to go one?
No, I haven't got to go one, but I've read a lot of articles and things about how that men need to step up.
And my first Promise Keepers was in 1994. It was at the Fort Worth Convention Center. I smuggled in a cup of coffee from 7-Eleven because they wouldn't allow you to take your own coffee in. So I had to actually put the cup of coffee in my pocket to get it into the auditorium.
You see what I
get it.
There'll be a time of repentance. It's still
It was a
nagging
white
his conscience.
chocolate mocha. What was I supposed to do?
But anyway, and we're not saying, this is going to be just like 72,000 men at Texas Stadium. But what it is a simulcast, and they've got some of the top men's speakers: Tony Evans, Mark Batterson,
Bob Goff,
yes.
who's unbelievable. Just
where are they going to broadcast from?
David Barton going to be there.
Our Dave Barton that we run every day at 12:30. That's great.
I understand they're broadcasting from Dallas.
Are they? Okay, it is coming from Dallas. Fantastic.
Yep, coming right from Dallas, right into the Oak Street Sound Booth and Media Center, and then out on the big screen for men to.
I do have to speak to the worship leaders as well.
Yes.
I mean, the pastors are awesome, but Michael W. Smith's going to be leading worship.
Yes.
Phil Wickham, Evan Wickham, Danny Goki, some big names. And then they're going to do a discussion on race and justice and reconciliation.
Okay.
With T.D. Jakes. And so, this is going to be good stuff.
Okay, when is it?
I don't remember. No, I'm kidding. July
Yeah.
31st. July 31st, 6 p.m.
Well, yes, it's kind of got 2 start times. At 5 o'clock, we're feeding men. Daddy Bob's is catering in a wonderful, manly barbecue meal for our guys at 5 o'clock. 6 to 9 o'clock on Friday is the actual simulcast conference.
Okay.
And then Saturday morning, 7:30 to 8:30, we're going to have a big breakfast again, the manly breakfast, and then at from 9 to noon is the conference.
Okay.
And so, and I want to probably need to say this: the cost is $25. We could do this. We could just cover this. What I found about men is, if it doesn't cost them anything, it's probably not going to be worth anything. When men make an investment, whether it's in their family, their marriage, their self, when they make an investment, they want to get that investment back. And so they listen better, they engage better. And so we're doing this honestly as a way to help men. Yeah, it's going to cover some of the cost, but it's really for men to say, yes, I want to invest in my family. I want to invest in my life.
You know, something, I don't know, you guys agree with me or not, but something I've found out, men's feelings and things that we do are not really validated unless we're producing something, you know. And a lot of times guys feel like if I'm not producing something, then I'm not really doing my job as a guy. This kind of stuff, when you hear these guys speak, you realize how much more of a man you really are than what you thought you were.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you don't get me to preaching, Rick. But man, you are 100% right. And like we talked before we went on the air, you know, what you did and how you opened up some of your life and one of your struggles. Men, you know, we just don't do that. We hide our weaknesses. We isolate ourselves from other men. We don't want in any way to be exposed. And, you know, you go and hear a man talk about his struggles or what he's been through, and you go, it's okay to struggle and have these. And I don't know what the guys are going to talk about. It may just be a hard-on challenge the whole time. But most of those times they have someone there that calls that up out of us, you know, that willingness to risk being authentic and real. And so you can tell we're a little excited, right, Chris?
We are excited.
We are excited.
Can't wait.
Willie Perkins, our men's minister at Oak Street, has spearheaded this, and he has worked really, really hard. It's not going to be something just thrown together and come on in and try to find a seat and you know, hope you get something out of it. He's really worked hard to make this a meaningful time, absolutely trusting the Holy Spirit of God to speak to men's hearts.
Okay, now, do you need to register ahead of time?
You do need to register. There are a couple of different ways you can register. You can go to oakstreet.church and go to our men's ministry page, and there's a registration there. Or you can look on Facebook. We're on Facebook at Oak Street Baptist Church, just Facebook.com, search for Oak Street Baptist Church. And on our Facebook page, we have a link to registration there.
Okay.
Or the old-fashioned way.
You can come down to the church.
You can come down to the church, or you can show up at the door.
Okay.
Right.
But Willie asked for an RSVP because to know how much food to get. So that's very important. So I know, again, how men are, and we wait the last minute, you know, and then we go, okay, we'll do it. But if you guys out there can just give it a little nudge, or you wives can give your husbands a little nudge, just go ahead and register ASAP.
I have to ask this: are you going to have any change up for the COVID-19? Anybody required to wear a mask or anything like that?
Okay, I'll let Chris answer that one.
We encourage people to wear masks and, to the best of our ability, to social distance. But
will the chairs be spaced, or the spacing?
We're going to have tables;
different?
they'll be spaced out.
Yeah.
But men are adults, and so do your thing. But so there won't be any kind of enforcement. But we do encourage people to social distance and wear masks when you can. Obviously, you can't put a piece of bacon in your face if you're wearing a mask. So,
Rick and I can. We've done that several times.
It's not easy, but
I wondered where you got those custom-made masks, you know, that have a
Velcro opening.
Yeah, there you go.
Just keep smelling good.
But again, just thinking of one of the details, Willie, we don't have pews in our sanctuary, so they're setting up. It's going to be a nice banquet area, you know, with the round tables and guys, you know, spread out a little bit.
So we can be able to write notes.
You can sit down and write notes.
Take notes, talk to the guys at your table, you know, at breaks and things like that.
And I just want to point out as well, I know what Pastor Joe was saying about making an investment, but don't let money keep you away from this event. If you can't afford the $25, come anyway. We want you to come. We want you to be encouraged and challenged this weekend as well. So
we'll just take it out of Chris's paycheck.
That'll work.
He loves to. And, you know,
he's been making more than you for years.
Well, I know he's worth more. But again, think about it. You've got a friend. You've got a man in your life, a friend, best friend, golfing buddy, hunting buddy that's struggling, that are not. You just want to invest in them.
Yes.
Man, pay $25 cost of a meal and say, I want to invest in you. I'd love for you to come and let God use your life to touch somebody else.
Very good. Okay, so it's coming up on the 31st of July. It starts at 5 o'clock, a week from today.
If I'm right, yeah. And again, the good thing, it's a Friday night, Saturday morning. It's not going to eat up your whole weekend. It's not. You still can get your chores done and do those kind of things. But man, 6-7 hours of investment in your soul and your relationship to God. I can't understand why somebody wouldn't come.
Well, between the worship leaders and the speakers, you're going to be blessed. There's no way of getting around it.
I think if you came in deciding that you weren't going to be, you'd still get blessed. Maybe it works that way.
There's probably going to be a lot of wives that'll go ahead and sign their guys up, just get them out of the house for Friday and Saturday for a little bit,
Funny enough, we've had some women ask, and we're saying, well, it's a men's event. They want for them to come.
Yeah.
They heard about the speakers and ladies want to come, but it's a men's weekend.
Very good. All right, thank you, Pastor Joe, Chris. We appreciate your hard work at the church too. So
thanks guys. Thank you, and welcome back, Rick.
Yeah,
we got to say welcome back, Rick
studio.
and Andrew and Kirby.
Yep, everybody working hard. Michelle back there.
Michelle, I saw her this morning back there.
I had lunch yesterday with Sonny Cruz, and we were talking about just the talent that's at the high school and the talent that I've had come through the radio station. We've had 4 interns that have just done absolutely phenomenal work, and Michelle's one of them back there.
It's amazing what these young people have inside when somebody gives them a chance to use it and to grow with it, and it's kind of scary how much is inside of them.
This is Pastor Gary Elrod of Faith Center Church here in Graham, where we believe people who know Jesus also show Jesus in their daily life. Faith Center is a church of real people who connect with a real God and live real lives. We invite you to join us in discovering the abundant light that God intends for you to enjoy. We meet every Sunday at 9:30 for connection groups, 10:30 for enthusiastic worship service, and 6 p.m. for our evening celebration. We also meet Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. to learn how to show Jesus every day. We invite you to come home to Faith Center Church this Sunday, 1601 Highway 380 Bypass.
The coronavirus has changed so much, but even with the closed businesses, layoffs, and stay-at-home guidelines, you can actually start technical training online at NCTC. Better jobs and higher pay come with certificates, credits, and degrees from NCTC. Our campus is closed for now, but you can stay home and get ahead with e-learning from Graham. See us online at 2020.nctc.edu or call 940-521-0720.
Hi, this is Michelle Graham with today's community calendar. If you have a child aged 3 through entering 8th grade, make sure you keep them reading this summer through the Library of Graham. For every 2 hours they read, they will receive 6 book bucks to go into a drawing. The more you read, the more chances you have of winning. Go to the library to pick up your reading logs today. If you have something for the community calendar, email me info@positiveradio.net.
She does a pretty good job on that stuff, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does a great job.
Always great.
Very good. And I have another one for her to read, too, before she leaves today. All right, so you know what? We're a couple of minutes from the top of the hour. I guess it's time to wrap up. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Well, if you don't have any place to go to church this weekend, find you a place.
Okay.
Be out
There's plenty of opportunities here.
We'd love to see you at ours, but if you don't have a place to go, find your place and have a good weekend.
Absolutely. Michelle, how about you? Anything you want to say?
Everybody on the YouTube Live, please forgive me, and the Facebook Live if I ever messed up. And don't tell my boss.
Oh, yeah. He's a real tough one there. Kirby, how about you?
Lots of things going on local this weekend. Everybody get out and
especially up and down 4th Street.
That'll be fun.
Mandy at Lone Star Graphics has worked really hard putting all this together, and we got great businesses on 4th Street, so make sure and get out and be part of it. And I'm just going to kick back, wait for the Rangers to come on, make sure the satellite receiver works like it's supposed to.
God bless baseball.
Even in this form?
That's right. I don't care.
We'll take it. Andrew, would you like to close?
Yes, go out and do something nice for someone today.
Happy trails
again. Happy trails